The reason that we are here is to get our voices heard.
They were all over the Capitol campus on Monday.
What do you suggest us to do to push for these bills to pass?
The day started with an hour of Q&A with Superintendent of Public Instruction Chris Rakedahl.
We can't go from 51% down to 48%, down to 44% of the budget and sustain what we've done. We've got to be better than that.
Rakedahl says legislators need to hear directly from students.
Here's the crux of the matter, and in education, that's children. So when children speak, adults listen.
Kwanbena Ledbetter is one of more than 100 students across the state who has a seat on a school board.
It was good seeing you in person now.
School board rep Madhumitha Gandhi came from Mount Si High School to visit with her state representative, Lisa Callan, in person.
If you share your personal story about special education, for example, they now have that in their memory versus if they're on Zoom, they can just close their laptop and all of a sudden you're back in the world of the legislature. You don't have that connection anymore.
I think the most important thing is just reminding them that we're not fully funded.
Mercer Island superintendent brought his students to ask legislators for transportation and special education funding. Levies currently cap the amount districts can raise for those programs.
It's not a Mercer Island issue. This is a state issue because of declining enrollment.
Public school enrollment across Washington has dropped since the pandemic, forcing school boards to plan for potential layoffs, even entire school closures.
We currently have SEL sessions happening in our advisory classes.
These students hope legislators will listen to those who will be impacted the most.
The students are the ones in the schools. They're the ones that are learning and they're the ones who are growing. And all the policies that are being implemented, they're being directly affected by the students' lives.
About half the school boards in the state do have student representatives. They don't have full votes, but they are always asked their advice before the board takes a vote. By the way, those two students we interviewed, they're both 17 years old, and they're not old enough to vote yet. Live in Olympia, Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.